Sacred Boundary, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Today, talking about tons and tons of things. People have been sending many suggestions for this show and many other shows. I got enough content for 2-3 shows right now on my big list of things. So just a reminder that we do lives here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay, at 5 o'clock p.m. Central, and on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 o'clock a.m. Central. So make sure you put it in your calendar, okay? So let's get started. Domino's playing with my foot. Hello, Domino. Yeah. so let's get started. We're going to look at Enjin coin, something I haven't looked at for quite some time, but somebody was asking the question on Enjin coin. So let's have a quick look for the next 3 months on Enjin coin. Chainlink. Hello, Center Rose. Maybe I'll do even more cards for Center Rose, but we'll just finish up the Enjin coin, then we'll get to yours right away. TikTok, people are coming in. Hello, say more. And we got Marlon Duds coming in from Instagram. Awesome stuff. We're doing Enjin coin right now. Just a little reading on Enjin coin for the next 3 months. And to my fans from TikTok and Instagram, don't hesitate to ask any questions on virtually anything that we can do a card reading on. Okay, that goes along with my main channels here on Restream. Okay, so this is for Enjin coin. Okay, so it seems the health of it is, it's okay. It's kind of hidden away for the last little while because of things going on around the planet. Don't want to get too much into that. At least not yet. So it seems that the balance that they had is kind of gone topsy-turvy within the platform itself, and they've been ending a sequence that they've been going through and are starting to build a new sequence of events that they want to take the platform to. The money for this one for the next 3 months is okay. It's nothing amazing for the next little while. The people that are involved in it are pretty good people, apparently. And they've had some little victories here and there for the next 3 months. So Enjin coin overall, nothing wrong with it. Just the money coming from it is going to be a little scarce for the next 3 months or so. Okay. Let's see on Center Rose here. She was asking about Chainlink. It's always a good one to ask about. It's going to be one of the bigger cryptocurrencies that's out there because of what it does. Okay, so let's do a card reading on Chainlink. Hey, did you see my question? I posted it a couple minutes before you went live. I was asking out Shinja coin and Dog Rider coin. No, I did not see that. Must be on my YouTube channel. We can do those as well. Thank you, Peter, for smashing the like button. Awesome. Make sure everybody hits the like button. Okay, we're doing Chainlink. Okay. For the next 3 months, let's see what it's going to be doing. Some interesting things going on there. Seems that the body of it is okay for what they have been doing. I think they've been a little behind on the things that they want to do. also shows that they're in a huge change. They're looking at different strategies going forward to bring their project to the next level. Okay, so for Chainlink, nothing wrong with it. They're just going through a very huge hurdle for the next 3 months. So it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for them going forward. But for the people, they're fighting hard to get things going, and they're working on new strategies to bring the platform ahead. It seems that there's some confusion within the team on how to proceed in some of the things going on around it. Money, it's not so bad. It's one of those buy it, sit on it, and just ride it out for the next 3 months for some good returns on that. And I think that's going to be pretty much like every other cryptocurrency out there right now. Okay, because of all the things that are going on, around the planet. Okay, so somebody said from my Instagram to Marlon on YouTube. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Got people talking to me all over the place here. That's fine. No, it hasn't come up yet. Okay. Might take a few minutes. So you can also ask me on the Instagram itself. Okay. So let's go to another one of the ones on the main chat here. He wanted to know about Shinja coin. Okay. No problem. Let's do a 3-month look at Shinja coin. Domino's running around. He's getting excited for the live. Okay, so this is for the Shinja coin. Shinja coin. They've had a lot of victories not that long ago. They're going through a bit of a transition right now, like most other things around the planet. It's crazy out there right now. It's hard to keep up with everything going on. But it's going to be, they're trying to change into something that may not work exactly well for them. Okay. So for the money, I think people are going to be kind of turning away from this one for the next little while because they don't see any of the positive things that are going on behind the scenes, which there is quite a bit of things going on behind the scenes. It's just not evident to the people watching the cryptocurrency itself. So money is going to be a little lax for the next 3 months. The team is working hard and looking beyond where they are now, which is a good thing. Okay. So it just means that they're planning. They're in the planning stages of going further and further. Okay. With the project. Okay. Ask me on the Instagram. Finally made it back another live stream. Haha. Thanks again for the reading. No problem. Here's the question. On your thoughts for this dip, do you feel we're going up or down? Or we have to back down to retest the last? Okay. So ups and downs. We are in a down wave right now. And that happened on the 21st. And 2022, it's a special numbered astrology. which we knew everything was going to go down. So all the cryptocurrencies, okay, are starting to go down right now. Okay. I think we've pretty much found the bottom of Bitcoin and most of the other cryptocurrencies that are out there. So now is probably the time to get in. Okay. I don't think it's going to go much lower than where it is now. The other things happening on today's date, the 22nd, which is supposed to be a special day in astrology, okay, that the banking system is going to be going through a really rough time. And that's what's dragging down the crypto price as well. So there's going to be this separation between the traditional market and the cryptocurrency market coming very soon, probably in the next week or so, where the old system is going to go falling down and the cryptocurrency is going to go on its own in an upward trajectory. Okay, so now is the time to really start buying that cryptocurrency if you haven't already. Okay, so with that, hopefully that answers your questions. Legend, he says. Thank you. So let's get back to your mother Ho. Interesting name. He was asking about Dog Rider coin. I don't know where they come up with some of these names, but okay. The weirder the name, sometimes it's not a bad coin. Sometimes. So let's have a look at Dog Rider coin. They were set up for a whole bunch of successes, but it fell flat on its face in the last little while. The confusion that was going on around that sort of thing is diminished now. And that is the reason why it's kind of wishy-washy, is they were just getting over this confusion of where to take the project next. Maybe even changing the name. Who knows? But there's a lot of strategies happening within the team itself to get it back up to where it needs to be. They're going to have to rely on actual SEO and actual product to bring it forward instead of smoke and mirrors. I was picking up they're just doing the smoke and mirror thing and capitalizing on the name, okay, and perception of people. Okay, now that time is done. Okay, for this one, where they can't rely on just the name and the prestige of having a dog coin. Okay, and actually start to deliver on good product. If you don't have a good product, you're not going to go too far. Okay, so that was that coin, the Dog Rider coin. Oh, he's asking if he'll recover some of the money that he put in there. Depends on how long you want to wait. I'm picking up for the last coin that we just discussed, probably not. At least not for a long, long time. Sometimes you got to wait a couple of years to recoup your funds from a cryptocurrency, and sometimes it just goes away. I've had a couple of those myself. For the other one, I believe you're going to be recouping a lot of the money that you put in and go above breaking even. Okay. Let's see. Those people on TikTok don't like talking too much. Okay. David asked, can I get a 3-card reading, please? Sorry, sent it before you activated the YouTube stream. Warning, I like to tip. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do for you, David. 3-card draw. Oh boy, David. It seems that the situation that you were in with another person uh, looked like it was going to fall flat on its face. You're going to recover it. Okay. It's a definite yes. You're going to have a good relationship with this other person that you thought was going to go bye bye. Okay. You just got to admit something to this other person, maybe about your feelings about them, or um, more of coming clean on something with them. Okay. And when you start to do that, you're going to have that reversal of that relationship. Okay. Hopefully that helps you. Okay. Andre, can you Zilliqa my whole portfolio? Is it in it, please? This is from Dave the Legend. I'm not quite sure what he's asking. If it's on your whole portfolio, that might be something that we can discuss in a one-on-one, which I do. Okay. If you want a personal reading from me or with me, however you want to look at it, the information's in the description box below. Okay. Can't really do your whole I can do a 3-card spread on that. His portfolio in general. Okay. I don't know what he has. So let's just have a quick 3-card look on his whole portfolio just to see that he has all the things that he needs. But according to the cards and what I'm picking up is you may not have enough of the legacy coins in your portfolio. So if you're waiting for the coins that you have in your portfolio to, it's going to take quite a long time. They will go up, but it wouldn't be very quick. Okay, for the next little while. Yeah, if you don't have Bitcoin yet, I suggest you get some. It's going to go 100 times what it is now. Many of the indicators, and I watch other people's YouTube videos and stuff, that it's going to go 100 times more than it is now. I know when Bitcoin goes up 10, 15%, most other coins go 100 to, anywhere from 20 to 100% gains. Okay. But usually those ones go down much quicker than Bitcoin. Okay. So if you don't have any of those legacy coins, and the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, those sort of coins. Okay. Okay. Sharkan was asking, what crypto the WEF will use? Not offhand. Okay. I'd have to read some articles on what they're doing. Sadly, I've seen them meet with Ripple. They are part of the naughty bunch. Okay. If you didn't know already. And they're going through their thing right now. And yeah, they're talking a lot about Stellar. Can you do VeChain? I can. It's been a while since I've talked about them. Peter says, And when you do buy it, he's always giving good suggestions. And when you do buy, get it off the exchanges very quickly right now. I've had a few people ask me, is this exchange good? Is this one safe? Is this? Don't think in those terms. Unless you're in the middle of a trade, okay, or you're doing your trades. If you're not doing trades, get that off the exchange very quick. Okay, I've heard so many stories about people losing all their crypto because the exchange went bust, or somebody hacked it, or the guy that was ahead of it took all the crypto and ran and went to Africa and whatever. Okay, unless you're in the middle of a trade, get that stuff off the exchanges. So there's no real safe exchange unless it's one of these newer ones that's a what do they call them? Diversified. It's all over the place. It's not all in one spot. Okay. Very good advice. Okay. Somebody from Instagram was asking, can you do CRO coin? I sure can. And then we'll do one from the big list. So this is CRO. Okay. CRO seems to be okay. They're doing a lot of hard work. They're coming to an end of a cycle for them. So whatever they were working on, it's coming to an end. Okay, that part of the project. So now it's time to look at building on different parts of that project, and that's going to be coming up very soon. So there's going to be a little bit of lag. Okay, I guess the guys have to take a rest a little bit, and so now they're going to be working on the new parts of that project coming up very quickly. I think they're too focused on negative things instead of the positive things that went correctly. So that's going to be curtailing the price down a little bit because the people themselves working on it may not be focusing on the correct things. Okay. And that energy gets out everywhere, and people don't want to play with things that even the people working on it kind of went. "Ugh." So, so now they got to do this balancing act on getting into the new part of the project. Okay. And they're going to have a lot of success in the new part. Okay. Once they figure out and get traction on that. So money's going to be a little lack for the next 3 months for this one. But nothing wrong with this one. It's just they're in that, they finished doing a ton of work, going to take a little bit of a rest, and then start doing the next part. Okay. Did we do VeChain? So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, we did VeChain. Okay. David says, thank you. No problem. So we're going to do one more from the big list of coins that people are asking about. Yeah, I don't have my co-pilot today, so I'm flying solo today. My wife is at work today at the hospital, so bear with me if I get a little distracted and things. So we're doing Pulse Chain. Yeah, she always keeps me on track, which is always good. So Pulse Chain is going through another. Seems everybody's going through a transitional state right now in the crypto world, as we all are in different aspects of the world. Not everything is crypto, right? so, um, so they're doing this balancing thing with the platform itself. They're trying to make decisions on what to do next and building new strategies on how to move forward with the project. There's a lot of hidden things that they didn't anticipate happening. Okay. And it's really buggering them up for the next 3 months as they work those things out. The money, it's going to be okay. Nothing spectacular, but it is moving forward in a tremendous way. And they're going to get a little bit more worldly renown. Okay. Especially in the crypto world. If people don't know who you are, people can't find you, right? So overall, they're doing just fine. Okay. So that was Pulse Chain. So Raymond was asking about Bitmanu. Got some people showing up here on the Instagram, and we got a couple people on the TikTok. Cool. Don't hesitate to ask a question. Okay, Bitmanu. Interesting name. So let's have a look. Okay, so it seems that Bitmanu, fun name to say, overall they're doing just fine. They got the right mixture of things going on with the platform itself. They're not hung up on many of the things that they were having difficulty with previously. The people that are part of it are pretty good. They're finding good balance with all the things going on. Money wise, it's going to be, but everything else is going to be doing very, very well for this one for the next 3 months. Yeah. If you, not financial advice, but if you got some extra cash, maybe get some Bitmanu. Cards look really good on it. And nothing else. Let's throw some more cards out, see what we see. Yeah, they're going through this transitional, stopping what wasn't working and going into something that is working for them. Okay, so it's going to take them a little higher on the crypto ladder. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Sharkan would like a 3-card reading. No problem. Just checking the Instagram and TikTok. Okay, so this is a 3-card draw for Sharkan. Okay. The feelings that you're having towards, I'm picking up it's an actual person. You're undecided about it. Your thoughts on the subject of this one person were correct. Okay. And you're going to be finding that out very, very soon about that one person. And it wasn't a good meeting of two people. They wanted something that you didn't want to offer them. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Just be careful with everybody. Well, don't be careful. Just make sure that you pick your friends a little, not better. Just, what am I trying to say? The friendship is not what it was meant to, what they thought it was going to be. Okay, I'll leave it at that before I get all tongue-tied and stuff. Okay. Somebody is asking a question for me. I have some little money saved up and I have a plan to invest it. Is my plan okay to go with? I can do a 3-card spread on it, but if you wanted more in depth, you might want to have a personal reading with me that we could go through your portfolio or whatever you're planning on doing in more depth. But let's do a 3-card spread on that just to see if you're on the right track where you're thinking. Okay. It says you got all the right ideas, but you're hesitant on moving forward for whatever reason. Yeah, you got the right ones picked out. It's time to take action, and that action should be very, very soon. Okay. If you want a bit more, maybe book a reading with me. Information in the description down below. Okay. Any opinion on Tectonic coin next 3 months? Okay. We can do that. Then we'll do one for the big list. And we got a question from Instagram, which we'll get to in a second. Okay, so stay on the air before you leave. I'll get to you. Okay. So this is Tectonic coin. Okay. It seems that they have the right mix of things going on around them in their, on their platform. It seems that they're good at the work part. They're not that good at teamwork. Okay. A couple of the cards are referring to them not very people friendly. Okay. The money part is fairly good. They've gone through a lot of hurdles. But with saying that, there's some hidden things that are going to be coming out about the platform and may be not the greatest thing to have happen. So maybe bringing that price down. So there could be a nice pump in there if you're quick enough. And no, I don't like giving this type of advice, but there is a moment where it's going to be very nice and quick. Pump, sell if you're good at that sort of thing. Okay. In the long term, yeah, it will make money, but there's going to be this and down as some information is brought out about the platform that may not be appetizing for a lot of the people out there. Okay, so that was Tectonic. The people that are involved in it, they're okay. Nothing going on there really. It's not a bad cryptocurrency. Okay. So let's do one from the big list. So Axion Network. So that's Axion Network. Let's have a look. Then we'll get to our Instagram friend here. I almost have enough stuff for almost a show every day here. So I guess that wouldn't be bad for you guys. That's maybe okay for me. We'll see. Okay, this is Axion Network. They're going through. They just went through a hard time and now are pulling themselves out of it. Whatever was going on there, there's a lot of crazy strategies that did not work for whatever reason, and now they're going to be coming into a new strategy on how to bring it forward. I don't think it's going to be the right mixture of things going on, but they have to do all these things to get to the right solution. Okay. So if you watch a technical type person or programmer, they're going to go through hundreds of ideas before they hit on the right one. And I think that's going to be what's going on with their team in the next little while. And it's going to be keeping them up at night. Okay. As they do the work. The money wise is, it's okay. I don't think it's going to be huge, but it'll be some. Okay. People involved in it, yeah, making new strategies. They just want to have a good one for I had a message for somebody booking a reading. I'll have to get back to them. Yeah, it's going to take at least 3-4 months until they hit upon the thing that's actually going to work properly for the next stage of their development. Okay, so that was Axion Network. Okay, now we got to get to our friend here on Instagram. How do you pronounce that? Haraz? Hello, Haraz. Hopefully you're still there. Okay, he wants to know about Songbird token. This is Songbird token. Okay. Songbird. Yeah, TikTok, don't hesitate to ask a question. As we go forward here, Songbird seems to be okay. It's a little slow right now for the next 3 months or so. The money is going to be kind of lackluster for the next little while. I should look into my Instagram camera while I'm saying this. Also, the people involved in it are going to be, I don't know. So there's going to be a couple changes going on within the team itself going forward for the next 3 months as they sort themselves out. The money will be okay. It's just not going to be spectacular for the next 3 months as we go forward, which is kind of an indicator on the whole crypto market because it keeps coming up for the next 3 months. Okay. And because it keeps coming up 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So there could be that big kabang in the next 3 months where prices are going to go up significantly. Okay. So Songbird, nothing wrong with it. They're just going through a transitional period right now, which will take some time. Okay. We got Stacy. Hello, Stacy. She waved from Instagram. She's the wife of the person, okay, that owns BTC.com. That's where I got the fancy shirt and the hat and all that. They own the crypto bank here in Winnipeg. Hello, Stacy. She says hi. Cool. So where are we going next? We did Tectonic. This crypto is going up from now. Yeah. So Dave the Legend was asking, can you do Velaspad? Velaspad? Hoping that's how you pronounce it. It is So fork of Solana, which was having their problems and probably still are, okay, because of 51% attacks and all that, and other things going on with them. But let's have a look at Velaspad, okay? Going forward, let's see. Velaspad seems not to be doing very well at the moment. Within the next 3 months, it's going to be a lot of lackluster. It's going to say it's going to be doing a lot of things, but doesn't deliver on any of the things that they say they're going to do. They don't have the real leadership needed to take it forward, okay? Because apparently the guy took off or something. It's in the cards here. And we're going to see a lot of people walk away from the project. So probably a good one to stay away from for the foreseeable future. Okay, so that was Velaspad. Okay, and that happens a lot. They'll do a fork of a popular coin, think they're going to be everything and to the world, and then they flop. That does happen. Okay. Okay. Somebody's asking, can you do Zilliqa? Yes, I can. I love Zilliqa. I got a ton of it. That's our friend Joe. Okay. Zilliqa. Ooh. This is for the next 3 months. That project that they were trying to, what you'll notice is there's a lot of cryptocurrencies and they're trying to keep up with everything else that's going on that's popular with every other cryptocurrency out there. And Zilliqa is no different. And a lot of these cryptocurrencies are trying to staple other things onto their main blockchain. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Whenever I do a Zilliqa reading, I keep getting this. The thing that they're trying to staple on to the side, probably NFTs or something to the side of it, is not going to work. Okay. And it's going to be making the price go down much, much lower because they can't get it working. Okay. Which is sad because I like Zilliqa. They have a pretty good future. But for the next 3 months, I think they're going to be exasperated. But for all the fans of Zilliqa, the price is going to come down. It's a good time to get some, right? Buy low, sell high. Not, of course, not financial advice. But when they're going through this, and it's the end of them trying to staple this thing to the side of their main blockchain, that's not quite working. The money's going to come down, or the price is going to come down, and it'd be a good time to buy. Of course, not financial advice, of course. And let's see if it's going to go up right after they sort themselves up. Yeah, it's going to be a slow burn up. So it's going to go down. You buy in, hopefully at the bottom or close to the bottom. You can't really time these things exactly. And then just ride it back up as they try to figure out what to do next. And probably stapling things to the side of the main blockchain probably isn't always a good idea. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out, Joe. Moving on to the next one. Zilliqa's going to be okay. They just got to stop stapling things to the side of their main blockchain. Let's have a look at BNB Finance coin. This is from the main list. No problem. horrendous. Okay, so this is Binance Coin. Binance Coin is going to be going through a bit of a downturn for the next little while for whatever reason. I think it's government thing going on or regulation going on. And they keep being good to the government agencies, and it keeps blowing up in their face in some way. Not like not having a physical location, okay, which was bothering the SEC. So they're going to be going through a little bit of that coming up in the near future, in the next 3 months. They're going to go through that, and that's going to be coming to a quick end. This scenario that they're having with the SEC and all the other regulatory systems out there. The price is going to be okay for the next 3 months. Remember what I was saying? That's a good question. Will it go up tremendously after 3 months? Yeah. So that we're starting to see a timeline on how it's going to go. That's because a lot of people are asking, when is it going to go really big? It's going to go up in the next little bit, but when is it going to go sky high, right? When it separates itself from the regular market. And if we keep getting 3 months time, that's probably a good indicator. Like every reading I've done, it's 3 months, the price, 3 months, the price. So that's kind of telling us that after that 3 months, and we just confirmed it with cards, that it's going to start to and separate itself from the regular market. Okay. So with that in mind, you can do a little planning with your crypto buying. Buy it now. Save up some money. When do you think, Andre, the bull market ends? I think we just discussed that. About 3 months. Okay. Cosmos is the next coin somebody was asking about. Let's see if that 3 month thing is there. Because this is for the next 3 months, and it said yes. So the next 3 months is going to be good for buyers, not good for sellers. So, okay. So the body of Cosmos, they're going to start to become more of a top coin for the next within the next 3 months. People are going to start to make some money with it, but for the next 3 months, it's going to be okay. And we got the Ace of Wands there, which is always yes to the question I was thinking, which is funny. It was the first card that I plopped down in that section. And the people involved in it are just fine. They just finding the right pace for the entire organization. Okay. Oh, bye, Stacy. Oh, her husband just walked in. Okay. Okay. So that was Cosmos. They're going to be just fine. They're going through a rough spot. Next 3 months. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're out buying cryptocurrencies, that you might have to wait that bit of time before it really takes off. Okay. Let's get back to the big list. For the I remember I was going on about exchanges, and I was trying to remember the word for the newer exchanges. It's called decentralized. So, yeah, thank you, Sharkan. uh, even the CEO of Kraken says to take your crypto off the exchange. Wise advice. Now is not the time to be complacent, okay, about your cryptos. Especially if you got a lot of money in cryptos, don't chance it. Get it off, okay? Put it in a nice Ledger Nano or put it on a Trezor. That's what me and the wife have. Or even a hot wallet, which is the one on your phone, let's say, is a lot safer than keeping it on the exchange. Okay. It's called the Decentraland. Haha. I keep hearing that the EMC signal will not allow us to access our hot and cold wallets. Because there will be no more Microsoft. Do you see that we will lose our coins? Well, I don't know how you would not be able to do that, even if they do that, because those wallets are on other platforms. Let's just throw some cards down, see what happens. You have to remember not to get completely black-pilled on these things. Be safe, okay? Take precautions. But a lot of things that you hear, especially the fear-mongering, which you have to be careful of. There's a lot of it from different platforms. A lot of that you have to take with a grain of salt. But let's throw 3 cards down, see if there's anything to that. It's mostly a story. The EMC is not going to be doing any of the things that they're thinking. For the main reason, okay, if you watch crypto news at all, like I do every morning with TMI, the modern investor, okay, more and more banks, more and more countries, more and more celebrities, rich people, and the list goes on, okay, are buying Bitcoin. They're buying Ethereum. If they did the EMC attack, like it's stated here, that would bugger up their wallets as well, okay? And they would not be happy. They may not be frightened by us regular people, but when you got a couple hundred rich people really mad at you, yeah. See where I'm going with that? Like, what's his name? That just bought a whole bunch. He bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Biggest investor on the planet. If he got mad at you, you're going to be swimming in lawyers. And then some. Okay, so I wouldn't worry about that sort of thing. Okay. Trudeau sees Trudeau cannot do anything to your account. Okay? Well, your crypto account. You can freeze your bank account, but you can't freeze your crypto account. Well, what he can freeze is if it's on the exchange. I think Binance, or not Binance, Coinbase, which is one of the places that they're thinking of freezing, told them bugger off. So that's good. But don't keep your coins on the exchanges. I don't want to hear any more stories about people losing their crypto because they left it on an exchange. That's because it's centralized and it's controlled. okay, by an entity, then yes, Trudeau can get it, unless the company tells them to bugger off. So just get it off the exchanges, okay? Crypto isn't on a hot or cold wallet, it's on a crypto address. As long as you have your seed phrase, you're okay. Well, hot or cold, it should be on. Don't put it on an exchange. Yes, have your seed phrase. Keep that locked away. Okay. But definitely don't keep your stuff on an exchange unless you're in the middle of a trade or something. Okay. The off ramps may be blocked, but you can move it. That's right. As our friend from Instagram was saying. Exactly right. They can control the on and off ramps. Okay. In Canada. But if you're computer savvy, you can pretend you're from a different country. Okay. And do it in a different location. I'm from France. Oh ho ho. Okay. So you got to just outsmart these dumbasses. Let's see. Super Whittle guy. Hello. It's been a long time. Okay. Maybe last Sunday. Hey Andre, when you get time, would you pull 3 cards for my ex and my baby's mama? She kept kidnapped my then 2-year-old. Hmm. Okay, we'll do a 3-card reading on that. I don't know if you want that mentioned on the over the internet. So yeah, for something like that, you might want to book an appointment with me. But let's do a 3-card spread. We'll see what the cards say. It seems to be going your direction for whatever you're asking here. It's going to be positive. You're going to be coming to a resolution on the situation, and whatever it was that you're seeking, you'll find it. Okay, the female is going to um, not be a thing to worry about. Okay, hopefully that helps you. So everything will go fine for you. Okay. Will PulseX? I think that's actually in my list. No, it's not. We'll do one more from here, and then we'll do one from the big list. Then it's almost an hour. Ooh, holy, it goes quick. So, PulseX. I think we did a reading on that already in the last couple of shows ago. It's hard to keep track of them all. So let's just have a quick look at PulseX. In the next 3 months, it's going to be okay. That price again, it's going to be okay. They're going to be really charging ahead after that 3 months. Whatever was involved with the price being low is going to start to take off for whatever reason. The people involved in it are okay. They're coming to an end of a cycle. I got the 10 of cups here, which always means the end of a cycle. Also, more of a celebration thing going on. And now they're trying to decide what direction they go into next. So, whatever work they were doing, they've completed it, this stage of everything. And it seems to be going rather well. And like other cryptos, it's probably a good time to get in right now because the price is going to be trading sideways. And of course, okay, so nothing wrong with PulseX in the near future. Okay. We're at 1 hour. Let's see if we have any 3-card spreads for people, because I like to get those. Sure can. That's a 3-card question. He also asked how Trudeau is going anywhere soon. Sad. Yes. There is an opportunity that a lot of the readers have been seeing. Okay. And it's going to be in the next month where something is going to be happening to him. I think I even did a reading on that here in one of the shows. Yeah, the question underneath is, or just above it, was saying, do the cards say something is going to happen to Trudeau this week? Like we'll be going, some other psychics are predicting. Yeah. People answering my own questions. Yes, something is going to be happening. Remember, I got the death card. Doesn't mean actual death. Okay, it just means a complete change. If it is Trudeau himself, the person, I forget her name, the next up, people are asking, will she take over for Trudeau? And the answer to that question was no. So something else is in the works. Something else is going to be revealing itself in the next month or so, where Trudeau will have to go. So there's probably going to be it's all coming in now. The truckers in the US are doing their thing. Okay? And they're going to be in DC on the 6th, I believe. And of course, we all know that Trudeau and Biden have been talking back and forth, coordinating everything. And so now, when the trucks come up and have a fun time with Biden, he's probably going to phone Trudeau. And I think this is the big change that we were hoping for. Okay. The truckers did everything that it did was correct. Okay. And it did spawn a whole bunch of other things. It woke up a lot of people around the world. Okay. It's just not Canada, it's worldwide now. So I think this little thing in DC, last I heard, it's over 200,000 trucks. I may be incorrect on that, but that's the numbers. I get information sometimes from TikTok from the actual drivers. So could be less trucks than that, but I think something in that will change the whole scenario, because I don't think Biden will know how to deal with it. Okay. And you can't really use force against Americans, really, because they got all the bills and the rights and a lot of things that we Canadians don't have. Okay. And to use force against Americans who, First Amendment, whatever amendment it is to carry guns, will start to come into play. So if Biden starts to use force against them, that would be the wrong thing to do. Can work here in Canada because we don't have a gun culture here, unfortunately. If we had guns here, I don't think a lot of things that happened just not that long ago would have happened. Okay. In the States, it's an entirely different story because they do have a gun culture. Okay. So that's going to be one of the things that changes the whole thing. Okay. And it's going to bring into question Trudeau. And I think that's part. Let's just throw a couple cards down just to see if what I'm picking up is correct. Yeah. We got the 10 of Wands, which means the end of a cycle. They thought it was the end of it. Okay. But it's actually just the beginning. And I hear on the interwebs that the Canadian truckers are going to be coming back as well. Smart. And this combination of things is going to drive them nuts. So with that, let's just see if there's any other 3-card readings here for anybody. I like to get those before we go. No 3-card readings that people needed. So always grateful for everybody coming out. Make sure you, if I've missed your question, put it in the description or the comments down below so I don't forget. And it'll be part of one of the future shows. I might have to add a show just to keep up. Always grateful for everybody coming out. Okay. Just a reminder that we're doing live here on everywhere. Got the smiley faces with the hearts. Oh, Joe, like a 3-card reading. Okay. But that'll be it for today. Okay. 3-card reading for Joe. Okay. So this is for Joe. It seems the strategy that somebody's trying to go against you in some way is going to be falling flat on its face. They thought it was going to belittle you or trip you up. Okay. And it won't work because you figure them out and you send them on a long journey. Goodbye. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Don't have a show without you guys, so I'm always grateful for everybody coming out. Always grateful for the people donating down below. If you like a personal reading with me, the information's in the description part of the channel. And make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.